Witnesses telling police that Southport Police Lieutenant Lt Allan was attempting to help the driver inside an overturned vehicle when the driver opened fire.
That's according to newly obtained court documents. Hi, teammates Bennett Haberly has gotten those late this afternoon. He joins us now with the details on just what may have transpired here.
Brooke and Phil, we don't have all the answers, but we are getting some more insight about what exactly did transpire. Those court documents state that Lieutenant Lt Allan appeared to be simply attempting to help when, for some unknown reason, witnesses say that driver, Jason Brown, opened fire. One officer said he heard between 12 to 15 gunshots. The passenger in suspect Jason Brown's BMW told police that Brown picked him up from an apartment complex and began driving at a high rate of speed for some unknown reason. Witnesses said that Brown crossed the median, hit a curb, lost control, and then went airborne before crash landing on the roof. Two officers initially responded, Lieutenant Allan and a Homecroft police officer, who told authorities what he saw. He said, quote, Lieutenant Allan climbed into the car thinking it was a personal injury accident, not thinking that the guy is going to start shooting. The officer then turned to talk to a female witness and asked if she was okay. She stated yes. The officer then said she heard several gunshots, 12 to 15 in number, but he could not tell where they were coming from. Another witness observed the driver point a gun at the officer and began firing multiple shots. The driver continued to shoot as Lieutenant Allan tried to crawl away. Before that gunfire, the Homecroft officer told police the driver was hysterical, and Lieutenant Allan told him to calm down, that help was on the way. It was a short time later that that gunfire erupted. Once additional officers arrived on scene, they returned fire at Brown. Brown was taken to Eskenazi Hospital and listed initially in serious condition. Police did recover a 1-quart Ziploc bag containing 13 smaller bags of suspected marijuana. Now, Phil and Brooke, Brown is now being held without bond. There's a hearing set on this for Tuesday afternoon.
All right.
Such a convoluted story.
And we still need to know more. We don't know everything.
Yeah, a lot of questions remain. Thank you, Bennett.
Sure.
And as far as the investigation goes, police were back at the scene of the shooting this afternoon.
Yeah, 24 News 8's Tim McNicholas was also there. He joins us now live from the Southport Police Department.
Yeah, IMPD is now leading this case. They told us today that they questioned and released the passenger who was in the car with Brown. We got video today of investigators on their hands and knees back at the scene, looking through the grass where this incident happened. We asked IMPD what they might have been looking for, if anything in particular. Public information officer says he's checking on that for us. Police say they can only release limited information on this case as it's still under investigation. People in and around the neighborhood that we talked with today remember what they saw and heard.
I heard like maybe 8 shots go off. I felt pretty bad about it because I heard the gunshots that went off, and I'm assuming it killed him. So I felt pretty bad about it.
Now, police said there is body cam video of this incident. We've requested a copy. It's with the county prosecutor. We asked police about a possible motive, but they won't say what they believe prompted Brown to fire. Live in Southport tonight, I'm Tim McNicholas, 24 Hour News 8.
Showing the officers' family and our police officers how much the community really supports them in what they do and how thankful we all are that we have them.
A community coming together amidst the tragic shooting death of Southport Lieutenant Lt Allan. Ribbons, decals, and mementos all donated to help the family grieve and the city remember. Organizers say their goal is to support Lieutenant Allan's family and strengthen their community.
Yeah, but donations not just coming in from people in Southport. 24 Hour News 8's Brenna Donnelly shows us how people east and west of Indianapolis making a sacrifice for the man who made the ultimate sacrifice. Brenna, good evening to you.
Good evening, guys. That's right. The first thing that people have told me is that they don't want recognition for their donations. They simply just want to do their part. So they're calling their coworkers, they're pulling strings, all pulling together to try to show support for the man.
The more ribbon you drape, the better.
400 feet of royal blue ribbon.
And then we do about 7 loops on each side to make it big enough.
24 bows to line the street where violence took their lieutenant police officer.
And there's so much bad in our world right now. I truly think that the community coming together will show what we all really feel for our police officers.
Lisa Schweer, owner at Post Road English Garden, got the call this morning asking for assistance in assembling a visual memorial for Lieutenant Lt Allan.
Of course, we just wanted to donate them to show our support for the family and for all that the police do for our community, whether we're east or south.
Ronnie Ressler got the call last night.
Once I seen this picture, my heart sank. We support all of them, but this not just hit home, it literally across the street.
He works for TKO Graphics and knew there was something he could do to help.
Made a quick couple calls and come in at 6 o'clock this morning. It was already being produced.
300 police support decals. Hashtag Southport Strong, hashtag Homecroft Strong. 100% of the donation proceeds will go from the community family to Lieutenant Allan's family.
I just want to raise as much money as possible for the officer's family.
Schweer and Ressler don't know Lieutenant Allan personally, but they do know their community.
We all come together. This is what we do. That's how we're raised.
I just think the families need to know how much we support our police department and what they do.
Now, the plaque you just saw at the end of the clip there is also a donation from the flower shop on Post Road. They're eager to give that to Lieutenant Allan's family. And I'm here on Madison Avenue with this. This is going to line the streets on the post here you see behind me in just an hour. At 7 o'clock, folks are gathering with these ribbons to put them up in display in support of their community and the police department. You're allowed to attend. They're inviting the public to come and do this. And at that same place, they'll also have these. These are the decals that TKO had donated. They will be available on a donation basis. So pay whatever you like. All those proceeds will go towards the lieutenant's family. Reporting live, Brenna Donnelly, 24-Hour News 8.
All right, Brenna, thank you very much. And the impact of Lieutenant Allan's death being felt all over the country.
Perhaps most deeply in his Southport community. 24-Hour News 8's Elizabeth Choi joins us live now from the Southport Police Department. And Elizabeth, still a steady stream of visitors?
Yeah, we've seen an outpouring of support from this community. We've seen police, fire, sheriff, deputy, state police from all over central Indiana, and the strangers. It's evident from Lieutenant Allan's squad car. You can see it's covered, barely see the car. Flowers, stuffed animals, balloons, cards, notes with kind words. Those people who knew him say they're not surprised because this outpouring of support shows what he truly meant to this community and those around.
He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve to be shot and killed. Especially if he's trying to save your life.
Why? Somebody was trying to help you. Why would you have to do this to him?
Painful questions that can't be answered at this time. But when it comes to Lieutenant Aaron Allan, some things are crystal clear.
His laugh. He had a laugh that I will never forget. It was infectious. He was awesome.
He always put other people first. So that's one thing I can always say about him. He's always put other people first before himself.
A memorial outside the Southport Police Department. Lieutenant Allan's squad car covered in flowers, teddy bears, and notes. An outpouring of support coming from both those who didn't know him and those who knew him well.
Lieutenant Allan, he was amazing. It was so much fun working with him every day. I got to see him every day.
He was a very hard worker, very good man, and very gentle person.
He carried that work ethic and gentleness to his last moments. His duty to serve and protect outweighed the consequences.
You took a very valuable person from this police department and this community for a completely senseless act. You know, he went in to do what a passion he loves to do, and he's there to help people. He's there to help that guy as well.
Funeral arrangements at this time have not been made. I spoke with the police chief here at Southport. He tells me they plan to have some kind of service that they'll invite the public to. Of course, we'll continue to stay in communication with them and bring you those details when they're made available to us. But for now, live from Southport, Elizabeth Choi, 24-Hour News 8.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you very much. We've also learned that Lieutenant Allan had previously worked at Franklin Central High School as an officer. Today, the school releasing a statement saying, quote, "It is with heavy hearts that we say goodbye to one of our former Franklin Township employees. Aaron Allan was a dedicated police officer at Franklin Central High School prior to departing in December. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Allan family and all first responders." A GoFundMe account has been set up by Southport Police Chief Thomas Vaughn to help Lieutenant Allan's wife and children to help with expenses. As you can see, donations right now at more than $24,000. We've also included a link to this page on on our website, wishtv.com.
Lieutenant Allan is among several Central Indiana law enforcement officers killed by gunfire in the line of duty over the last several years. Howard County Deputy Carl Kuntz died in March of 2016. He was killed in a shootout while serving a warrant. He left behind a wife and young son. IMPD officer Perry Wren was killed in July 2015 in a shootout. Officer Wren was a 22-year veteran police officer who worked for IMPD's North District. IMPD officer Rod Bradway was killed in September of 2013. Officer Bradway was responding to a domestic disturbance when he was ambushed.